Hey now, ladies and gentlemen. Hey now and hey now. Hey now, hey now, and hey now. Welcome to our number 4 of the line. Boy, I look disheveled, my friend. I look disheveled.
Yeah, I brought you in early, like you'd mentioned, to just kind of do like a behind the scenes thing, and I was like, "Oh, dang!" So then I went back and I said, "No, I mean it's the behind the scenes." Then I did it again. I was like, "Oh, dang!"
Yeah, it's fine. Just do it. I don't
Yeah.
even care.
I mean, it's just ruffle your hair a little bit more. And,
It's because I've got a hat on, and that's
well,
why
yeah,
it looks
just
all
take your hand
crazy.
and do that.
Do this.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, sexy.
You like that?
Woo.
How's that look?
Yeah, man. That's the look there, boy.
How do I look? How do I look, you dude?
Fantastic.
All right, how do I look? Anyway, I legit thought I was gonna pass out that last segment. I was like, I'm fading fast, dude. Give me an extra long break. And you did. I appreciate that.
I got you, brah.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go get a fan. I saw a fan at Costco. I went to Costco yesterday and I bought some of their amazing quesadillas. And there was a fan at the front door, and I don't know what the price was for it, but I think I'm gonna go by there after work and see if it's a fan that blows cool air and has a high speed. And if so, I'm going to do what?
How big is it?
It's not big at all. It's like this. It's called a
Because I've got one similar to that I do for gigs.
I'll tell you what it's called. It's called a Woozoo. Woozoo fan.
Woozoo.
It's a Woozoo 360 pedestal fan. And
But it's small, like it can set on table, right?
yeah, I assume it's adjustable. It's this is what it looks like. If you can see that. Oh. Focus. You can kind of see it there.
Yeah, but how you gonna put that on the table?
I mean, I don't have to put it on the table. I can put it over there on the floor.
Yeah, but you
Or
get,
I can-
you
I-
can get
I-
one the same size with a small stand.
Yeah, but I don't want one like blowing directly on me because it's going to be blowing into the mic. I need somehow, because the rest of the building's cool. I just need somehow to pull some of that cold air into here. And I'll get this. Costco will literally take back anything. So if I get this one and it doesn't work, then I'll take it back. I've been using fans at the house, by the way,
I love a good fan.
and it literally keeps the house cool. To
It
where
really does.
didn't
It
before.
spreads the air around. It really does.
I put a fan in the coldest part of the house and point it towards down the hallway and stuff. And then I'll put another fan in another spot. If you strategically set up fans throughout your house, it will literally keep your house cool. Probably bring your bill down some. So,
Oh my gosh, it happened.
what?
My ukulele just got delivered.
Really?
Yeah, I've got like a cutaway electric acoustic ukulele.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that at shows. I love playing ukulele.
Okay. That's cool.
I can rock it. Plus, I can run it through a distortion pedal. I can't wait. I might even do a song here using it. No, I didn't just say that. Oh, yes, I did. Anyway, I digress.
You're doing Hey Y'all on Friday?
Yes. Oh, yeah, we're here on Friday. Yes.
I mean,
Hey,
no, Thursday. Thursday.
Oh, that's right. We're not here on Friday.
No.
Yeah.
You're doing Hey Y'all on
dang.
Thursday.
Hey, y'all on Thursday. Yeah.
I talked to Damien. He said he's going to come in Thursday as well.
Oh, coolness.
Yeah.
Coolness.
And we can see if Murphy wants to come in. I don't want to pressure him, but I'll ask him if he wants to call in. Because by the time Thursday gets here, since we're off Friday, there's probably a lot of people off Friday. We're all going to be in autopilot
Well,
mode.
then let's do this. Fun King Thursday.
Fun King Fun King Thursday.
Fun King Thursday.
Yeah.
Thundering Thursday. I like that.
What's
King.
another name we could come up with instead of Fun King? It could be Super Duper Super Fun King Friday. Thursday.
How
Super
about,
Fun
how
King
about
Thursday.
the Thursday Fun King?
The Thursday
I
Franking.
can't talk good. I can't talk good right now.
We'll just call it Fun King Friday.
Yeah.
Fun King Thursday. Right here on the line.
Good gosh.
Fun King Thursday.
Make it feel fine. All right. Yeah.
Hey, put yourself, I'm looking disheveled, and if you'd put yourself on the screen, it would take some attention off of me.
No, that's okay.
Please. Please be my guest.
All right.
All right, 205-545-9950 if you want to get in. Donald Trump has put it out there that he wants the DOJ investigating gas companies and retailers as to why the gas prices aren't coming down, because oil prices have been dropping,
Right.
and gas prices have not been dropping at the level that they normally would. So he's sticking the DOJ on him, and he's saying, "Hey, you better get those gas prices down to about $2.50." Ironically enough, $2.50.
$2.50. Yeah.
What if all of a sudden gas prices hit $2.50 on America's 250th birthday?
Oh man,
How
that
cool
would
would that
just
be?
be epic. But you know what? That shows you right there. He's not in bed with big oil.
Yeah, he's actually going after the oil companies.
Dang right.
I mean, crude oil right now is at 69.62 a barrel.
Okay, it should be down. Okay,
Yes.
it really should be down.
I mean, it has dropped dramatically. I mean, even today, it was over. It was, I guess, about 8 o'clock. It peaked at 71.50, and now it's dropped $2 a barrel just since then, just over the past few hours. West Texas Intermediate is 69.60. And then Brent crude is still sitting at 73, and that's actually kind of that's what a lot of people go off of. But just saying around $70 a barrel, it should be prices should be lower. And what's crazy in the accusations of gouging, it does seem like there's some dramatic differences from station to station. Maybe not two stations next door, but if you go from one side of town to the other, you could see 315 on one side of town and then 360 on the other.
Exactly.
And
That's
it's like,
what I
wait a
run
minute.
into.
So what's going on here? Like, that's a pretty big jump. So who knows? Maybe they'll get to the bottom of it, figure out what's going on. I'd love to see it. I was talking about the what was happening in Italy. Let me hop over from Italy and the African migrant polishing his banister to something really cool happening in Mexico, where there is a modern day Mexican Batman that police are looking for. What this Batman, and they don't know who the guy is. It's just folklore is saying that this guy is like a Mexican Batman, which would be like normal Batman, but with like a really thick mustache and maybe a sombrero.
Or probably a Lechero or whatever mask on.
Luchador. Yeah.
Luchador, yeah.
Yeah, he's got
wrestling mask.
Yeah, he's a Lucha Libre
With ears.
Batman. Yeah. So the guy is essentially finding thieves that have stolen things, in particular motorcycles. He's catching them and he's taping them to light poles in order for police to find. Like, straight
we need
up.
somebody like that here.
Straight up out of a Batman movie. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this picture. For those of you watching on YouTube, look at that. Oh, where's that? That guy stole a motorcycle.
To the left.
So the Mexican Batman nabbed this guy and
Wow.
taped him to a pole. And he's even writing messages in that particular picture. He's taped the guy's mouth shut, but he also put a poster behind him with some writing on it
That's
saying
so
what he
cool.
had done. In other cases, in other pictures that I've seen, he's actually written messages on their face as they're taped to the light pole. Listen to this. In the Mexican state of Jalisco, a Mexican vigilante is being called Batman for his rampage against suspected thieves. The Dark Knight is now wanted by police for chasing down suspected motorbike thieves around town and taping them to lampposts. It says, this, hold on, let me show you this one. This is wild. This actually gives you all the bad hombres here. Hold on, let's see. All right, here we go. That guy got busted up. He's got blood dripping down his tape.
I
He's
love
drawing
it.
like whiskers on him and stuff. I mean, this is like seriously real life Mexican Batman. Isn't that wild?
I love it, man.
Yeah. It says that, according to the New York Post, at least 5 men were discovered helplessly duct taped to street poles over 10 days, beginning on June 13th in the area of Lagos de Moreno, Jalisco. It says a Mexican vigilante is wanted by police for allegedly chasing down and duct taping suspected motorbike thieves to lampposts. Many of the alleged thieves also had mustaches, cat whiskers, and the Spanish word for thief scrawled on their faces.
Yes.
It said police stressed that the men found tied up are the ones being treated as the victims. Several showed signs of being beaten up by the individual, with one left bloodied and bruised. Police in Jalisco are now on the hunt to catch the wannabe superhero. The first person to be discovered was on June 13th when a young man was found tied to a post, left with a cardboard sign accusing him of being a thief. In the following days, more men were found taped up, seemingly by the same perpetrator who left all the alleged thieves in similar states. State Security Secretary said a total of 5 cases have been reported, with cops hot on the Mexicans' trail.
Leave him alone.
Yeah,
Do
for
some
real.
investigation on whether or not those bikes actually belong to.
Yeah, they said they're
guys.
treating them as the victims. It's like, no, dude. Like, this guy's doing you a favor.
Come to America, senor. We'll treat you like a hero.
Yeah, we will. But it's funny because it's almost the same as the Batman story. You know how he'd kind of be beefing with cops because cops will be like, hey, let us do our job. That's essentially what's happening here.
That's so cool.
Cops are like trying to find the Batman because they're like, hey, you're still in our spotlight. Get out of here, Batman.
They just do their job.
That's wild, dude. That's pretty cool, if you ask me. I'm all about it. I'm all about Mexican Batman. 205-545-9950. Let's keep it rolling on the other side on this edition of The Line. Brian says we used to have a boss lady that always seemed to be suspiciously happy on Thursdays. So we started calling it Strap on Thursdays.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're going to use that.
Revenge of the Peg.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
that was her name. Maybe her name was Peggy.
Yeah.
Peggy.
Yeah. Peggy. Peggy.
Oh, Pegs.
Yeah, we would probably not use that one.
You don't think so?
I would say no.
No revenge.
Appreciate the suggestion, though.
No revenge of the Peg. Joey says ukulele. He says you got to do "Losing My Religion" for us. That would be a great song. I'm surprised nobody ever suggested that.
I know.
Oh, life.
Yep.
It's bigger. It's bigger than you. You are not me. Yeah, I like that. Ron says, I am working all weekend, driving a big rig. Scott says there's a manufacturer called Big Ass Fans. All National Guard assemblies have them. I thought he was going to say National Guard assembles them. I'm like, well, that's cool. That's kind of patriotic. They put them together. He said the assemblies have them up to 30 inches in diameter. No, 30 feet in diameter. So, damn, that is a big-ass fan. 30 feet, a 30-foot fan. I've seen them before. Some shops have them, and the blades are, like, super long, like, 10 feet long. That's a big-ass fan. Yeah, I don't think I can get a big-ass fan in here. I got to have something small and compact, but.
Yeah, you can get one of those tower fans. Those do well. That'll rotate a little bit.
Yeah. Nah, I just want something that will, and I know it's hard to do, but something that's going to blow cold air if possible. I mean, worst case scenario, I can take a box fan and put it by the door. Is there a?
What?
I'm looking to see if there's a power outlet over there. Am I going to have to bring an extension cord?
Probably have to bring an extension cord. I know there's a power outlet right there.
Yeah, I see one right there. Yeah. Me gusto Mexican Batman mucho, says Bubba Rumble.
See,
I think that means he loves him.
See.
Trucker Bobby says Mexican Batman is cool. I'm pretty sure the only reason they would be against it is because what if nobody finds that person? They will die taped to a pole, especially on a hot day like today. I'm sure it's way hotter in Mexico right now. Yeah. Let's see. Let's keep going. Gene says, "Do you want to touch me?" by Joan Jett for Angry Shakespeare. That wouldn't be a bad one. We could do that. That wouldn't be bad at all. Saxon says, "Get a portable AC unit." Yeah, that's not going to work. I don't have anywhere. I mean, with some of those AC units, or dare I say most of them, you got to have a way to get you got to have a window. Not just for a window unit, but even if you've got those ones, the tall ones that roll around, you got to have a tube, like a ductwork deal going out the window, don't you? Or am I tripping? There's some that take water that will use like cold water to circulate and keep it cool, but I'm not looking to spend $500 on an AC. I just figured a fan might knock off 5 or 10 degrees in here or something, because we're obviously never going to get it fixed. And we're not even halfway through summer. So I got to do something. Pete says, Hoover on the first USA Soccer watch party. $1 hot dogs and $2 beer. Hoover on the first? Where is the watch party? It just says Hoover. I need some details on where that's at. Let me get Tracy real quick. Tracy, I got about a minute left. What's up?
Hey, Andrew. This is Tracy, the bee guy. The
Hey,
honey
man.
bee guy. Are you having a problem with, I'm also a contractor in the Birmingham area. Are you having a problem with your air not flowing correctly at home, or is it there at the
No,
office?
it's here at the station. It's
Oh,
been
I
a
was about to
constant
say
issue.
there's a place in Hoover that sells some really really good ceiling fans, better, way far superior than anything you get at the big box stores.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for something there, man, hey, look, do you have any? What brand of power tools do you use? You use like Milwaukee or Rigid or anything like that?
I used DeWalt, but I've got kind of
Okay,
a mix of. I don't really have a big
okay.
preference.
They may have a battery powered fan that you can just charge up your batteries to your power tools. Like I've got a Rigid fan and a Milwaukee fan,
Hmm.
and they're pretty good and they last quite a while. You can get a battery with a like a 4, 6, or 8 hour battery.
Yeah.
Um, you're talking about $100 for the fan, and you can carry that thing with you anywhere you want to go, man.
Dang. I like that. That's good advice.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, Tracy.
yeah, man. Rock on.
All
See ya.
right, buddy. Hey, man, that's actually not a bad idea.
It's a really good idea.
Put a couple straps on it, strap it to my back like a backpack, and
I don't think it'll work quite like that.
and just stay cool wherever I go, baby. I love that idea. All right, Will, segment's coming up next. Hang tight. All right, here we go. By the way, Pete says Hoover Met 6:30 is the USA Soccer watch party. $1 hot dogs and $2 beer. So if you want to get drunk and watch some foreign football, that's the way to do it. I'll probably be watching that game actually. I'm pulling for America.
When is it?
Wednesday. Tomorrow.
What time though?
6:30.
Our time, or is it like England time?
No, it's Hoover time.
It's Hoover time.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I guess that's when it starts. He just said 6:30 at the Hoover Met.
Well, I assume that would be the case.
When does?
That's not far from where I'm staying.
Why do you sound drunk all of a sudden? Did you have too many pork rinds?
I don't know.
You better sober up. We got a podcast at 6.
I know. I haven't drunk nothing.
When does USA play tomorrow? It says they 7 p.m. 7 p.m.
Oh,
Eastern.
so you'll be there at 6:30, so you can see it at 7.
Yeah, I can see the 7.
And I don't what. Oh my gosh! It's this Waterloo.
Oh,
It has gone bad, and it turns into liquor when it goes bad.
I bet it
But I
does.
tell you what, it's pretty good.
Turns into jailhouse hooch.
Yes, right.
All right, ProLift garage doors. Let me tell you about ProLift. My buddy Mike Miller. I actually talked to him earlier, and he sent me a picture of a job that he just did, which is a non-insulated door that they covered to be insulated. It's the same door. They just added insulation, which saves money. It saves energy, keeps the garage cooler in the summers and warmer in the winters. And so that might be something that you guys want to try out. Maybe you don't have to replace your garage door. Maybe you just would like to add a little insulation to it. And I even told him, I was like, hey, I might want to do that in my place as well. If you can keep your garage a little bit cooler and keep it warmer in the winter, man, that'd be great. So maybe consider that. Maybe you don't need to replace the motor or the garage doors or panels or whatever, but you'd like to get it insulated. Call Mike and let him know you heard about it on the radio and you're interested in getting that done. He can give you a quote and everything you need. It's a pretty simple job. Doesn't take a super long time. He'll get down there and hook you up. Just make sure you tell him you're with us so he knows that you're part of the crew and he's going to take care of you. Hey, now, Nation, baby, let's go. ProLift Garage Doors. Here's his phone number, so go ahead and type it in your phone so you can call him up. 205-346-8465. That's 346-8465. ProLiftDoors.com is the website. ProLiftDoors.com. And let them know we sent you. All right, let's get it rolling, John Bird. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Wheel of Segment.
Love is in the air.
Love is in the air. Yeah.
I don't think Phil Collins is going to be with us tomorrow.
You don't think he's going to be with us much
No,
longer?
he's not in good shape at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he in the hospital? Or is he just-
he's been in and out.
Is he fading?
Yeah,
That's kind of sad.
it is.
Boomer says, dang, I'm going to miss the podcast because he's cheering the NA meetings on Tuesdays and Fridays. We may be back on schedule to start doing Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Mhm.
We don't know for sure, but hopefully we'll know in the next couple days. We're going to be back to doing 2 a week to where we were. We just had to switch some things up for a while. You know, life got in the way, and that's bound to happen. And hell, it'll probably happen again sometime in the future. But we're trying to hit the ground running. We got midterms coming up, and some very important things that the three of us want to get handled. And shout out to Tommy Mitchell, who dropped off a batch of Elijah Craig for us. He said he was very perturbed that we hadn't been sharing the alcohol around of the podcast lately, and we needed we needed some to wet our whistle. So
Didn't mean to make him mad.
no, he's not mad. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go. Love is in the air. Is that right?
That's right.
All right, let's see what we got here. And up first, we have a story that says groom gambles away entire wedding fund.
Oh.
And then sues DraftKings. That's why I tell you all about Underdog.
I assume he's not a husband.
Underdog's not going to let you gamble away your wedding fund. Of course, on the DraftKings site, it says turn $20 into $1.2 million. It says a 32-year-old groom-to-be is suing DraftKings after wagering more than $2 million on the platform, ultimately draining his wedding fund, costing him his job, and leading him to the brink of suicide before he finally got help, according to new court filings. Sounds to me like maybe, I don't know, maybe he was just like, babe, I swear that I got screwed on this deal, and if you don't believe me, I'll sue DraftKings.
Surely she's not stupid enough to believe that.
It says, in a complaint filed June 24th in Chicago federal court, Illinois resident Dane Miller, who opened his DraftKings account in 2020, accuses the online sportsbook of ignoring obvious signs he had a gambling problem and instead accelerated his addiction by eliminating safeguards while disingenuously touting a commitment to responsible gaming. DraftKings quickly realized the potential in Miller and crowned him as a VIP in May of 2021. That's according to the lawsuit. They crowned you as a VIP because you spent $2 million. As a VIP, DraftKings showered Miller with many lucrative perks, including but not limited to promotions, profit boost, free bets, DraftKings cash, deposit matches, and tickets to professional sporting events. Oh, wow. His casual play rapidly escalated, and Miller soon lost control, the complaint states. After gambling away his wedding savings, Miller's VIP host, who allegedly contacted him daily. Oh, he had a VIP host, a person reaching out to him that contacted him daily?
Okay. Now,
that's a little different.
Yeah, that changes things.
Offered him 2 tickets to a suite at Soldier Field as a reward for his loyalty. It said to fund his spiraling habit, Miller took out a credit card advances, personal loans, and dipped into his 401k for cash. Well, okay. I mean, there's one thing for the casino to give you free drinks, but for DraftKings to designate a VIP host for an online outfit
Whose job
is
to
to
get you to keep spending.
Right. Contact you daily, befriend you, give you tickets. That's crazy. Okay, maybe this guy's got a point here. In September 24, Miller lost his job once his employer realized his constant betting was an issue, but declined his father's pleas to get help. The following month, at the pinnacle of his addiction, Miller drafted a suicide note and was hospitalized with severe suicidal ideation. Remarkably, just 2 weeks earlier, the complaint claims DraftKings had sent Miller 5 separate $200 sportsbook credits to lure him back in. When Miller was discharged on November 5th, 2024, he almost immediately relapsed and reinstalled the DraftKings app on his phone. It says Miller was then admitted into intensive outpatient treatment programs, which he successfully completed in December, and 4 days before Christmas put his name on the Illinois self-exclusion list, proactively barring himself from placing a bet anywhere in the state. DraftKings, the complaint says, employs personalized algorithms that reinforced illusions of control, buttress loss aversion, and encourage the user to chase their losses. The platform further anticipates a user's exact moment of emotional vulnerability, according to the complaint, and provides personalized stimuli precisely timed to maintain engagement. The results in users over over overestimating their skill and the probability of winning, it says, which leads to increased engagement and a continual loop of chasing losses, a hallmark of the transition from recreational to disordered gambling. The attorney who's part of the legal team representing Miller, who is in the financial industry, said he has since married and has a young child.
Man, that started out one way but ended up another.
That's a wild story. I had no idea DraftKings was doing that kind of stuff.
Pants off of them.
That's wild, bro. That's wild behavior for DraftKings. Dude, you got people dedicated to contacting people that have spent a tremendous amount of money. Oh, that's nuts, bro. That's nuts.
Man,
All right.
I hope there's more of a love thing going here. Of course, it did turn out good in the end.
Yeah,
so love did prevail.
Next up, headline: Things are getting awkward in England as roadside diners turn into sex shops.
Huh?
There was a time when the wooden-framed diner off the A14 highway here served up British comfort food to families traveling up from London. Its signature breakfast included 2 sausages. I'm sure the sex store does too. 2 rashers of bacon and 2 fried eggs with sautéed potatoes, baked beans, and a grilled tomato. Now it sells vibrators, padded handcuffs, and little leather whips. The sight of sex shops in England's major highways has intrigued and embarrassed people in equal measure since erotic retailer Pulse and Cocktails took over a dozen or so Little Chef outlets after the chain went out of business. Okay, so there's a restaurant called Little Chef that had notoriously been positioned on the side of the highways that people traveling would always stop at and get some food.
Right.
Well, a sex store chain, bought the Little Chef restaurants and turned all of those restaurants into sex shops. So as you're traveling down the interstate toward London, you're seeing like a ton of sex shops on the side of the road.
Good grief. I guess, if you're hungry for a little something. But
maybe some edible underwear.
Yeah, maybe. I'll stick with the greasy spoon food.
It says, quote, "We do have the odd elderly couple who pull in every now and then and try to order the Olympic breakfast," according to the new company. "But they usually have a giggle and sometimes walk out with a bag full of goodies, too." Okay.
Man.
Anyway, that's I don't know what that story is even. I don't even know what the punchline on that is, but I ain't worried about it. Let's move on. Because this is the big one right here. This is the big shebang.
Okay, this is it.
Love is in the air.
This is the
headline.
Big firework.
Oklahoma Arby's employee accused of giving herpes to customer.
Oh, shoot.
Many have heard claims of retaliatory restaurant workers spitting in customers' food and hope it's just gross. Urban legend. But in McCurtain County, Oklahoma, a former Arby's manager is charged with felony poisoning, accused of spitting in a woman's food, and as a result, giving her herpes.
Oh.
She said,
Oh,
"I love Arby's, not anymore." That's according to Janessa Church. After a long night of bartending, Church stopped at Arby's in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Quote, "I was taking a little bit of time. I thought they were mad at me because it was about to close." Church said she had a little history with Amanda Hendricks, the manager at the time, but nothing major. She went home, ate, and shared sandwiches with her father-in-law and grandmother-in-law.
Oh, man.
Church lives in a home with her husband, kids, and parental grandparents. After that night, Church's mouth flared up, and that had never happened. A doctor later diagnosed her with herpes. Because Broken Bow is a small town where word travels fast, Church says Hendricks had been bragging about spitting in Church's sandwiches, and Church's daughter heard about it. Sounds like Woodstock, Alabama.
Yeah, it does.
And Cabram Burke killing somebody. According to the affidavit, Broken Bow police officers say they pulled cameras from Arby's and saw Hendricks spit in the food. Hendricks is charged with felony poisoning with intent to injure. A warrant's been issued for her arrest. Church and her family filed a lawsuit against Hendricks, Arby's, and their affiliated restaurant groups, claiming the incident has caused extreme anxiety, emotional distress, and fear of infection. Church fears it will impact her work in the service industry. Well, just don't be drinking out of other people's drinks. That
Yeah,
probably
but I
solve
mean,
it.
this is like herpes simplex, I guess they call it. It's like a fever blister.
Yeah, it's like a cold sore.
Yeah.
It's just, but it sounds a lot worse when you call it herpes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's herpes B, I think.
And then she can give herpes to her man, I guess.
Well, by kissing him, yeah.
Yeah. What about kissing him down there? She can give him herpes that way.
I don't know.
I bet you can.
All right, let's ask Google.
No, let's not get into all that. If I go out to each, she says, quote, if I go out to each and see someone with a big thing on their face, I don't want them serving me food, she says. The fallout is tough for Church's mother-in-law to discuss. Quote, my son was sitting at my table eating breakfast, and he wanted a kiss, and he could not get one. So you bet I'm angry. I see what it's doing to my grandchildren, my son, my husband. I don't want to kiss my husband. He ate the food because he hasn't had an outbreak. Doesn't mean he doesn't have it. So anyway, they got a whole herpes deal going on in their house. And
Jeez.
family members can no longer kiss each other.
Instead of S-Town, it's H-Town.
It's Herp Town. Oh, that sucks, though. Hope she gets a lot of money from them,
Yes.
for sure. And that's what we call Love is in the Air. Mandu, MANDUU.com, MANDUU.com. I got a Mandu workout yesterday, and I am sore. I can always tell after Mandu day when I get to work that next day and I walk up the stairs in the front of the building, I can feel it. I'm like, oh yeah, there's the Mandu shuffle, which means it's working. Mandu works, man. Love me some Mandu. If you have not tried it, there's a free session waiting on you. All you got to do is get a hold of it, man. Take it by the horns. Get your Mandu on. There's 3 locations, Huntsville, Homewood, and Tuscaloosa. All up to you, whatever you would like to do. Try it out. 15-minute workout with a personal trainer. You're not getting that anywhere else. Nobody else offers that except for Mandu, and maybe one day you'll be working out with me. You never know. MANDUU.com. Get that free session. Don't worry about buying nothing. Don't worry about buying any packages. Just try it. That's all I want you to do now. Try it out. See what you think, and then let them know what you want to do after that. It's all good. MANDUU.com. Chuck Davis Law. ChuckDavisLaw.com. Call him up as my attorney. He's going to take care of you. I know he is. He's the kind of guy that takes care of people, which is rare in that industry. You don't see a lot of that. You see a lot that are concerned about other people. Maybe the guy that's got the $20 million DraftKings lawsuit. He's more worried about that than he is your case. Well, that happens. Not with Chuck, though. He's going to care about you, especially when you tell him you're part of the Hey Now Nation. Call him up. Whatever the case may be, whatever your need for an attorney is, if you'll call him, he'll be able to get you squared away in one way or another. He may be able to link you up with one of his friends that he knows can take care of you, or if it's in his wheelhouse, he'll do it himself. He's a good guy. He's going to listen to you, and he's going to get you the best possible result, whether that be divorce, custody, wills, getting wills taken care of, probate, real estate, contracts, especially personal injury like wrongful death, slip and fall, car wrecks, stuff that's somebody else's fault. You need compensation for. You got all these medical bills, pain and suffering. There's a lot of money out there on the table that you need to get, but you got to get an attorney to get it. So there you go. 205-823-9992. It's 205-823-9992. And online, ChuckDavisLaw.com. No representation is made that the legal services provided are superior to the legal services provided by other lawyers. And also, Noto Roofing. Don't forget about my boys at Noto. N-O-T-O roofing.com. Free roof inspection, complimentary roof tune-up, all for you. Reach out to them. Tell them you're with me, Andrew Mclain, and they'll get you squared away. Chris and Sammy and Matt and all of those guys at Noto, man, they're number one. I'm so grateful to be teamed up with those guys because there's so many roofing companies out there. And when there's that many roofing companies, like there's going to be some duds out there, bad apples, if you will. Noto is not a bad apple. Actually, Noto is the best apple of the bunch. So get you a good apple. Call Noto. N-O-T-O roofing.com, 205-848-2299. That's a show, John Bird.
Yes, it is.
I would like to remind people one more again that we have a live podcast tonight.
Yes, we do.
Starting at 6 p.m.
Yes, and I'll be giving you guys my gifts that I got from my trip to North Carolina.
You're also going to be taste testing the hamburgers that I cooked you.
Yes, this is true.
See what you think about that. And who knows what else? Anything could happen. So tune in. Just look up Over the Line on YouTube or whatever social media stuff. You'll find us. We're out of here. Until next time. See you, cut.